And it's quite an interesting concept. So as I was researching for this podcast, I've stumbled upon this concept of yours that you implement, and this, I think, your central philosophy to operate this child health center. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. So the concept Waldorf is quite popular in foreign countries, but a bit less here. It's more about nurturing the child in a very calm environment, and we try and reach the children, again focusing on their interests and unique characteristics through creative arts. Could be art in itself, which is open-ended, so we don't have a template and everyone needs to follow that exact template, but you give the tools and the resources and you let children create and express themselves without having the right or the wrong. So that is the concept when it comes to art sessions. Then you have the music sessions. So the kind of music that we use is not the commercial nursery rhymes. They are specific songs which are a bit more calming, and we try and emphasize that the educator sings for the child rather than having just the music being played. Reason being is that children learn through modeling, so even through the non-verbals and the way that we produce our speech and language helps them to gain more from that particular session. We have yoga sessions, which is
for children.
Yes.
Okay.
From a very young age, because we connect the yoga with storytelling. So whilst we're narrating a story, we're doing movements associated with that story. So it keeps the children much more engaging. Mm-hmm. They're following certain movements which will help their physical development, but also help them to maybe gain out of this a coping skill, which I believe that as they grow older, we tend to focus less on these coping skills. So if we're feeling a bit nervous or a bit upset, usually either it's during music session, we call it a circle time, or through yoga sessions, mm-hmm. Children tend to relax a lot because one, it's engaging, so they are distracted. But even the way that we move our body, that we focus on our breathing, it helps to adjust our nervous system as well. Mm-hmm. And then we have the storytelling, which we combine with drama. So if we're doing a storytelling rather than it's the traditional that children are sitting down and we have a book and we're reading the book. We get the children engaged during the story by wearing particular costumes and acting out the story in itself. We make it a bit more about the child rather than about the story or about the art. So the child is always in the center of the activity.
Okay.
Yes.
It reminded me of the self-fulfilling prophecy in psychology. Is that related?
It is, yes. I mean, to be fair, I do believe that each and every approach relates to that. But since it's all about you as an individual, mm-hmm. I believe that creates and fosters a stronger self-fulfilling kind of approach towards the child as well. So yeah, I agree with that. Yes.
It feels like that you're not it feels like it's. I think it's reality. You're the protagonist of your own story. So and you're empowering children and actually believing that and making them feel as if they are truly the protagonist in their own story.
Exactly. Yeah.